a woman that can join a couple, a man and a woman, for a threesome. And my first thought, my first answer would be maybe like a sex club. You can always find people that want to play in those types of environments. So I gave them that. That was my first answer. To which they responded that the guy doesn't want to go to a sex club. He's too shy. And I said, well, what the hell he want to have a threesome for if he can't even go find the other girl? So then my next answer was, I think, what'd I say? Maybe if the guy had a friend, a girlfriend, a friend that's a girl, that wouldn't mind joining. And then they're like, no, he doesn't. Okay, well now, bitch, I don't know why you keep asking me questions and I'm giving you answers and you just have an excuse as to why that's not a good answer. But that's not what I said. That's what I was thinking. But at the same time, let me figure out what else I got. And so the girl that's a friend didn't work. And the only thing I could think of after that was plenty of fish. That might have been, that could have been like a last resort option. Outside of that, I really wouldn't know. Maybe a bar. You don't really pick up. I don't think you really pick up people at bars anymore. I don't know. That's interesting. I'm just not sure why they reached out to me for that, with that question. But I am very supportive and I offer my assistance to anyone. So I did brainstorm with them and hopefully out of those answers that I gave them, I wish them the best of luck and I hope that they do find their next playmate. But yeah, I just think it was kind of interesting that they reached out to me for that assistance. Which also brings up another topic because I was just saying to myself, I need to work on not cutting people off so quick. And as I was saying that to myself, I was thinking, there's a lot, you have to learn to nurture relationships and understand the type of power that an opportunity that can arise from different relationships with people. And as I was saying that, someone just had to test my patience and I had to block another person because I like to think that I am open to different points of view. or I am becoming more open to different points of view. And if I speak and if I am wrong, definitely call me out. But at the same time, educate me, not belittle me. And so I was having a conversation with the person, and we were talking about Colin Kaepernick boycotting NFL. And we were talking about the NBA as also. And so I made the statement that the NBA is not supportive of fighting or combating police brutality, because at the beginning of the little preseason or whatever, you would see some athletes get their little baby protest on. And then NBA came out and was like, nah, there won't be any taking a knee. We're not participating in any of that. It's already in our rules. So everybody will be standing. And somebody called me out and was like, no, you're out of tune. That's not how the NBA is. The NBA is very supportive. Nike is very supportive. You should do your research before you talk to anyone about this. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can do my research. But at the end of that statement, they told me no hard feelings. Oh, now we have all the hard feelings right now, because you should not even have included that. Conversation goes back and forth a little bit more, and now all of a sudden I am an uneducated and giving this person a Cali girl headache. And so, just as I was in the process of focusing on building relationships, I had to go ahead and block another person. And what I realized is it's too many goddamn social media pages. I forgot to block. Well, honestly, I didn't think. I'm not really on Instagram as much as I should be, especially if I'm trying to promote this goddamn podcast. But I forgot to block them on Instagram. And so out the blue, here comes this random like on a random ass Instagram post. And I'm thinking to myself like, oh no, you have a Cali girl headache. You block you from Snapchat. Block you from calling, text messaging. Block from wherever else I find you. And I fucking forgot about Instagram. You like my picture. Now I'm upset all over again. And I gotta go ahead and block you. After I be petty and I go through your Instagram and find a post that you posted that speaks to the situation that we have going on, and double tap, and then I block. So yeah, I ain't grew up yet. Still a work in progress. But let me see, that's all I got for today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. I actually do have a few things coming up for Talk Flirty podcast. So outside of everything that I have going on, I just have to keep up with the show, and it's gaining a little bit of an audience, so I better step it up. I'll probably have something coming up real soon. Maybe something this weekend that I am working on right now. And that goes back to nurturing relationships. So we'll see how this works. But as always, you can follow Talk Flirty Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the username is Talk Flirty Podcast on all channels. Talk Flirty is one word, TALKFLIRTY, Talk Flirty. Second word is podcast. And definitely download the Spreaker app and follow. And turn on your notifications so you can get notified of new episodes of Talk Flirty Podcast. Let me see what else. As always, until next time. Also, you can email Talk Flirty at talkflirtypodcast@gmail.com if you have any show feedback or topics, questions or concerns, dick pics, whatever. It's almost winter time. Go ahead and email talkflirtypodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, peace out.